Hey guys, how's it? It's Danconia and welcome back to Overcoach. So, we are back on board with the DPS today. We're on board with Laggy, and this one's an interesting one because this is a diamond competitive squimmy sort of match. This is from GGEU. And this is going to be interesting. This player plays the Echo Torben May, and it's about 3.1k. And they say that they had a rough first and second point, and they want to know what they could do better. So we're going to take a look at this. Do you know how you can always tell it's a scrim or a competitive sort of match? Everyone is wearing base skins. That's how you know. Everyone is wearing classic skins. Okay, hello Torbjorn. Torbjorn, very good anti-dive hero right now. Luckily for us, they're running dive. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see. We haven't actually looked at some Torben in quite a while. Our comps are fairly self-explanatory. We've seen a lot of Ashe recently. We've seen a lot of Arisa. We've seen, oh, the dive came in and got our Baptista immediately. Okay. So, what happened there, I'm assuming, the Baptiste immortality field was up and he died immediately after the immortality field went down. He got focused super duper hard, that Baptiste there. And there's nothing you can do. And the problem is, the comp falls apart once that Baptiste dies. In all fairness, I'm not a fan of the Mercy in this comp. If I'm being honest, I think you would have more luck with other heroes in the comp. We died there because we were the front line and our Arisa pulled back. Their tanks are diving very, very well. Very, very well. And we're not coping with the damage they're putting out on the front line. I would switch this Mercy. I would switch this Mercy. Go for the Brig, maybe. Go for Brig Bat. We just need to pull out here. Our Riss is dead. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. They are rolling us hard. Their dive is super, super effective. Plus, we're struggling with the Pharah in the sky. We need... Our Ashe needs to start killing this Pharah. This Pharah is getting a lot of value, especially with the damage boosted Mercy. Our tanks have no presence whatsoever. Then we need to just regroup as 6 and go in. And we need to set up as a ball of people and just... This is a roll. Thing is, if they rotate their ultimates properly, which they should do, then this is going to be a big time bang. They have 4 ults online now, and then by the time they've used all those ults, the other ults will be online. I mean, we are not the counter to the Pharah here, the Ashe is, so the Ashe needs to get something done. Our Ashe, where is she? Where's our Ashe? I like that you're pulling out. I mean, that's just lost. Oof. Oof. We switched to McCree. I like it. Clearly, yes, she's not happy with the way she was working. And we switched to the Anna. Okay, I like it. I like it. We're off the Mercy. We don't have to play Mercy when we're playing an Ashe, by the way. Get up in that Winston's face. Use that shotgun on him. Honestly, you would probably be maybe better off switching to... You're dead. Or immortality field saved you. Good for stopping. Good for absolutely stopping moving when you were pulse bombed. But you see how the ults are rolling this? Now you switch to Ashe. Interesting. May. Nice. This will get a lot more value on this point. McCree May, Reinhardt D.Va will get a lot more value there. Here. You could have stuck to the Orisa Sigma if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this turns out. The May, I like the pick. You know, I don't like May, but I like the pick in this situation. Unfortunate with the wall. I think you were trying to stop the Reinhardt from backing out there. Nice! We can be more brawly now. So what we're winning the ground war at this point. And we forced them out of the Pharah dive that we were struggling with so much. This is... Nice wall. That's a really good wall to wall off their Reinhardt. Forces them to use Nano. Big shatter. Can we hit the shot? Nice. Ooh. Just go smack him. Nice. That almost turned. That Reinhardt shouldn't have used his shatter though. That was my shot. Okay, we have Blizzard up here. I like your walls. Your walls have been good so far. So your Blizzard is the only ultimate on the field right now, and it's the ultimate that is going to win you the next fight. Or it should do. Yes. Nice. I like that you're in the habit of the wall then throw the Blizzard out. I like that. We didn't attempt to stagger that Ana there. We could have tried to stagger her. Especially with your wall up. Could have staggered her. Spend some time off the clock. They're grouping up, ready to come back in. Now, are we aware that they've got Blizzard and Deadeye? Okay. She should have waited to use her Blizzard. Instead, she used it straight as just after the Lucio uses ult. So his barrier is going to stay out for a little while into the Blizzard, which means we sustain through it. She could have waited a little bit longer, wait for the barrier to wear off, and then use it. Very nice. Very nice. We walled. I really liked your play there. That wall was super effective for two reasons. A, it walled off the McCree ult. But in some respects, more importantly, it also walled off the damage coming into your Reinhardt, who had been walled off himself. So your Reinhardt was out of the view of your supports, and so wasn't getting any healing because of a good Mei wall from their side, but your Mei wall countered their Mei wall, so they couldn't capitalize on that Reinhardt being isolated. So that was a really good Mei wall. And it blocked off the Dada. But I think it was more important that it kept your Reinhardt alive, to be quite honest. And now we're up on a Blizzard. 30 seconds left. They have a barrier and they have a nano. But we have a nano as well. So, it's going to be interesting. Oh, I saw that. You are very lucky you got that off. That D.Va was boosting in with Defense Matrix. The timing was just so that you dropped it just after the D.Va had moved past the trajectory. She almost ate that Blizzard. She was very, 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 very close to eating that Blizzard. Okay. So I'm interested to see if they run the dive on defense on these first 2 points. Or they go to a bunker sort of comp and you roll them. That's what I'm interested. You are definitely the better team on on the brawly sort of comp, and I would say you're the better Mei out of the two Meis that are on the field. But when they were running dive, we had no answer to it whatsoever. The taunt wasn't working, you were getting no value out of it. You couldn't keep your turret up. You weren't getting close enough to the tanks, they were too effective with their dive. So at that point we needed to switch. What can we do? What could we switch to? We could have switched to an Echo to pair with the Mercy. We could have, well, the same goes for Farah, but I would recommend Echo. We could have switched to McCree, but our other DPS ended up switching to McCree. We could have switched to Reaper. We could have switched to Reaper, or we could have switched to the Mei earlier. The problem is, the second point of Hollywood. Hollywood? No, it's not Hollywood, is it? This is Route 66. Second point of Route 66 is very good for dive. And because they won the first fight so well, they got a ball of ults running. And when that happens, and you see it, Overwatch League is a great example. You'll see sometimes if teams have perfect fights on their first attack, they just get so much of an ult advantage that they start steamrolling. But when the comps changed and the physicality of the map changed, they're going bunker, interesting. When the physicality of the maps changed, and you're indoors on third point, and you had to switch out to the more Mei brawly comp, their momentum was cut. And they couldn't get value with the likes of the Farah. I mean, you literally couldn't deal with the Farah. I'm liking your combos here. Hulk goes into sticky bombs to get you 30% on your copy. Or duplicate, I should start calling it duplicate. Again, same combo. Once again, we forced Immortality Field out. Really, really nice. We're going to go up again. On the Orisa. Nice, nice, nice. We're up to 60%. You are completely outdoing their Echo right now. Yeah, back out here. Back out here. Our Widow should back out. Back or die. Back or die, Widow. Back or die. Don't stall yourself. There's the girl. I guess you're a San Francisco Shock fan. I like that we're waiting here. We're completely outdoing their Echo. And it's interesting that we're not... The thing that's puzzling me about your comp is the fact that we're running a Zenyatta. Now of all times. It's extra damage input, which I actually like. But we played the Mercy on the first defense, right? And we partnered that with the Ashe while you were playing the Torbjorn. Why not use the Mercy now? And then you and the Mercy could go just create hell. Okay, so we've got a copy up, and I'm interested to see how you use it. Again with the combos, I love it. I love it. I love watching scrims and competitive matches where people just combo up stuff. That's how you've been so... That's the difference between you and the other Echo. You and your Orisa are comboing Holt into sticky bombs. It's allowing you to get a ton of ult charge. They're not doing that. So that's why you are 40% ahead in your ult charge. Big flux! I like the copy of the Sigma. That's good copy target. If that's what we say. Do we say copy target? We have another flux. Nice flux. Again, Immortality Field exists, unfortunately. I liked your ult there. It's unfortunate Immortality Fields exist. Nice, nice, nice beam, nice beam. Mercy. We want to focus Mercy, focus Mercy. Try and dive the Mercy in the back line. Oh, nasty, nasty. Oh my, why? Why did she just use her ult? Well, you've just got a gift of a copy right there. Thank you very much. And you're 60% to your next duplicate. Really good. Really, really good. But your duplicate there was good. You got a Sigma ult. The Sigma target was actually really good. The only target I would go for in the exception of a Sigma would be the Reinhardt if they had one. But they don't have one, and I think Sigma is better than the Orisa. Sigma's got another flux. But yeah, I like that. I like that play. I like that duplicate. Again, with the combos, really like it. Straight into focus beam to try and flame them down, but they had their mortality field. That's unfortunate, but we're another copy now. Again, you're still 40% ahead in the ult charge of the other Echo. Really good. I wouldn't have bothered with that. You're just giving their healers ult charge. Mind you, suppose their healers have ults. Healers, supports. Come on. What is going on? Okay, Ash, calm down. So, again, I'm interested to see how good your copy is here. Let him have it. Let him have it. Back off. That's disappointing from a team perspective. So, okay, we're going to talk about the team here for a little bit, not just you. Your Sigma and your Zenyatta have just died to the Batiste window. Forget that the Ashe and the Sigma got the kills. It's because the Batiste window was boosting it. What I would do, and I know it goes against nature, doesn't it? Because we're wasting time if we do this, but just back out. Don't give them any line of sight onto you. And just say, okay, you're going to use that Batiste ult. We'll wait until that Batiste ult's gone. You get no value from it. That's what Overwatch League teams will do. That's what Contenders teams will do. They'll say, okay, we'll wait until that ult's over and then we'll go in. We're now going to have to wait. Which I like that you're doing. Plus, they have no idea you're here. Don't go out. No, stay. Don't, no, stay. Stay. Don't touch that payload. Don't touch that payload. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, because then they know you're there. Please don't get picked here. Mind you, they'll... Oh. How did your Sigma get out there? How the hell did your Sigma get out there? Big flux. Your fluxes are massive. Oh, you're unlucky. I was gonna go to town on that ult usage. Because it was okay in the end. But it almost felt a little bit like a panic ult. Because the Orisa was on us and we thought we were going to die. So it's like another life. We've seen Echo's ult used as another life sort of a thing. But a bit like Diva Bomb's used actually. But the weird thing that team did is the Orisa dropped to deal with you. No one else. Why not the Echo? So weird. Back out. Okay, cool. Where's the Echo? There she is. That's fine. See how you get so much more value on the Echo than they do? I think overall because your coordination is much better. They're now going to go to the Mei like you did on this point. Now, Echo becomes a little bit more difficult to get value with. The interesting thing here is next copy, which I think you will get, who we're going to copy. I'd like to see us copy the Reinhardt. Okay, Ash has died. No need to go. Okay, out. We pull out here. Reinhardt? There's no way we turn this fight. We need to back out. We hung around a little bit too long there. Zen, he needs to get out. He's like 1 health. Get out. You're feeding. They're on ult charge. Okay, copy. Copy is going to win us this. We win this easily, man. Look at our ults. It doesn't even matter that the Reinhardt's going to get a shatter, because we're going to copy the Reinhardt and get a shatter ourselves. Am I not right? Smile. We're forcing him back to payload. Like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Oh, we copied the Mei. I don't like that. Got a blizzard though. Mei was your perhaps second best target for copy there. I mean, this is one. You've just got so many ults. It's not going to happen. There goes the trance. Your sticky bomb accuracy is really good. That's one thing I will say. I really like your sticky bomb usage. That last ult. There is a case to be made for Mei. Because Mei, you get a blizzard really quickly with Mei if you use Ice Block. But when you're using Ice Block, you're not in the fight. So you're not being effective. So I would have actually preferred, and this is what I would have done, you had a view where you saw the Mei, you saw the Moira, I think, the Reinhardt. What I would have done is I would have copied the Reinhardt in the position you were in. You were behind them all, and then I would have charged immediately into the back of the Reinhardt, taken him all the way to our spawn, smashed him into a wall. Then we have an ult, because you pin someone and smash them into a wall as Reinhardt when you're playing Echo. You get an ult, simple as that. So then we come back, we ult, and if we pin another person, we ult, and that's how it works. And that's why Reinhardt is such a fantastic Echo copy option, because she gets ult so quickly when copying Reinhardt. You can get, and we've seen it in the Overwatch League, for example, where Yaki got 3 shatters in one Echo ult, because that's how powerful it is. If you can do it quickly enough and pin enough and do enough damage, Reinhardt is the most powerful hero in the game to copy as Echo. So that's why I personally would have gone for the Reinhardt instead of the Mei there. It worked out in the end, but I think it worked out more because your team got a lot of work done as well and you had a lot of ults. I think if it had been fairly even, I'm not sure how that would have worked out. And that's what I want to say about that. So it's an opinion. It's a purely opinion-based thing. If the Reinhardt hadn't have been alive and there was no option to copy the Reinhardt, I would have said, copy the Mei. Copy the Mei immediately. Even over the D.Va. D.Va would have been the third pick there. But when there's a Reinhardt on the field, I find it very hard to make a claim to copy anyone else but Reinhardt. That's what I would say, because he's so darn powerful. So yeah, that's what I would say about that, and that's probably the ult I have most questions about. The Torb ult you had, the one Torb ult you had, was fine. We didn't get much value on the Torb, because their dive was extremely effective, and because their first dive was extremely effective and got them ults, their Pharah was very difficult to shut down. Your Ashe was not coping, even with the Mercy. So that's why we got rolled. You became ineffective. Your tanks, honestly, to be brutally honest, were non-existent during the first 2 points on the defense. They were non-existent. We got staggered, and we never had this collective 6-man re-engage until the Pharah was waiting for us at the choke and absolutely blasted us away with her barrage. So that's what happened there. And when you lose the first point you can hold with the bunker, and you can get first point holds on Route 66. But when you lose that first point to a dive team, and then the dive, you're doing that comp versus dive on the second point of Gibraltar, on the second point of Route 66, then it becomes a lot more difficult, in my opinion, because I think the second point of Route 66 really, really does favour the dive. So what could we have done? If our team was willing to, we could have wholesale changed to a dive comp and gone and counter-dived. We could have done that. But in the end, it works out for you guys. And you were definitely much, much stronger on the Mei. You were definitely the better Echo. By far the better Echo. Your team coordination with the halts into the Echo sticky bombs were magnifique. They were really, really nice. Every single one, apart from the last Echo ults, I would not question. They all worked out in the end. Your Sigma, while copying on the Echo, was great. I really think you're great. You're great on the heroes you copy. If I was to say anything, I haven't seen you on the Rhine, which I'd like to see, but every copy you got decent value out of, apart from perhaps the Mei copy, which was a little bit, but you still got a Blizzard, which is still great and allowed your team to push forward. Yeah, I would have switched to something a bit more mobile but countery, but maybe even on the second point on the defense, go to Echo Mercy. Join it out with the Pharah. Because I tell you what, you would probably beat that Pharah in a duel as Echo. You've only got to hit 1 or 2 shots in her and then get the focus beam and she's dead. So you could have tried that. That's an option. So yeah, if I was to say anything, it's because you got so heavily stomped on the first point that you got rolled by ults. But when the situation changed on the third point, when it became more enclosed, they couldn't play the Pharah. They started getting shut down. You switched to the Mei. It all became much more brawly, and it went much more in your favour. So that's what I would say. But yeah, I would have tried going Echo Mercy and trying to duel out the Pharah in the air. Get her attention away from your team so that they don't get spammed out. Because at the end of the day, that's what was happening. You were getting completely rolled by that Pharah. And unfortunately, your Ashe wasn't able to cope with it. And that's the way it is. But yeah, I hope this helps in some respects. It's a difficult one when you get rolled so heavily on the first 2 points. It's a difficult one. But I am going to leave it here for this one. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.